And they stand poised, set, and about to break. Off and racing, Snip of Romance was the first to actually hit the ground. Away quickly, Intimidation Time, Flash Dancer. Tidwell dropping out the back early, going forward but very wide, Air Turgeon in what's a compact affair. They settle down just in front of Pygmalion and dropping out last of all toward the inside, Sunset Session. At the 600 metre mark, and Snip of Romance had superior speed, led them running as they worked down the side. Air Turgeon second, Flash Dancer third, but three deep on the track. Then Pygmalion down on the inside, improving steadily as they come into the home corner. A length and a half away behind those to Tidwell. In the middle is Sunset Session, and back last Intimidation Time. Reaching the 250, Snip of Romance. A length and a half clear down the outside, Pygmalion. Joining it as well here is Sunset Session, and Tidwell could provide the knockout blow. Tidwell, Sunset Session, Tidwell. Tidwell got its head in front. Tidwell did too well. Tidwell has won it narrowly from Sunset Session. Pygmalion in a photo for third with Snip of Romance. Weakening Flash Dancer only beat two to the line. They included right back their Air Turgeon, and Intimidation Time brings up the tail end of the field. Number 5, Tidwell, the $90,000 yearling acquisition. The brother to Rissoles, the stakes winning mare, has made it a winning return for Steve Wolfe, ridden by Shooter McGruddy, beating Sunset Session, Clint Johnston Porter, and it was tight for third. Pygmalion probably gets that just in front of the speedy Snip of Romance. They'll be the placings after race number 2. It's Tidwell that gets home, around an $8 chance there at the finish of wagering. The SP, a playing god, Snits and Giggles gelding, and makes it 2 wins now. His first coming in a maiden at Mount Barker, and with the guys that are involved largely with Rope Them In, the top group performer here, Peter Kerr, Reggie Webb, Jose Monterrubio, Leith Putland, W. Kerr, J.D. Muscarell, Cunningham, L. Walker, B. Growden, T. Taylor, M. Fay, Matty Fay, I. Cunningham, M. Purvey, Brad Willison, Steve Wolfe, Sean McGruddy aboard. 5, 4, 2 and 8. They're official, the numbers. The times 58.47. They seem to be scooting along on the soft 6 ground, and the winning margin a short neck, 1 3/4, second and third there after this victory of Tidwell. Dropping out of it, Flash Dancer, after heads had turned for home. Didn't offer much at all. Race number 3, the Morley Growers Market Maiden, over 1,650 is the next event. They'll jump at 135. 8 Philomea is the scratching. She'll go to the Avon Valley at the Northern Meeting tomorrow. As we take you back to Lockie Taylor joining us. Those colours, of course, we know them well on Rope Them In, and quite a few of the owners involved in Tidwell also have enjoyed the spoils of victory with that very, very good group performer.
Thanks, Darren. Yes, and those very happy connections are downstairs, and they're laughing at me because I was joking with Wolfie that he's given me the bum steer, and they've all reliably informed me that they got the same piece of information, so I don't feel so bad now, but I'll catch up with Wolfie now. Congratulations on the win here. He really does look like a nice 3-year-old.
Yeah, he is. I actually did say to one of the blokes here, the bookmaker, a few weeks ago, when this all starts, it should win. It's going really well. So I don't know. I don't think he forgot, but they may tell a bit of a fib.
Before Shooter gets back, we have to give him some credit. Starting at first up at the 1,000, he may have got one right eventually. Yeah,
he did. I think he probably needed to win as much as me. He's been having a bit of a lean run at Belmont and retiring every day, but may keep him going for a couple more weeks.
Where to next for a horse like him? How quickly do you look to get him out in trip, but eventually out to a mile, as you said, pre-race?
Oh, no, 1,200. It's probably, hopefully we can find a Saturday race now and win one of those, get the West Speed and go from there. They're a pretty lucky mob of owners. The first horse they had with me was Rope Them In. Now this one, he may not be Rope Them In, but they'll have some fun, won't they?
And I dare say it's an ownership group that isn't afraid to give out some free advice either.
No, they're pretty good at that. Yeah.
Well done here.
Thank you very much.
Steve Wolfe, great to catch up with him pre-race and post-race after the win of Tidwell. 3-year-old over the 1,000-metre journey. It always looked like it might be a fraction sharp for him on paper, but that might just be the sign of how nice of a 3-year-old he is throughout this campaign.
Yeah, certainly bodes very well, Locke, for the remainder of his preparation, given he's he's been able to get the job done here first up over the 1,000 metres. Looks to have come back a much stronger and more furnished type. This preparation, Tidwell, he's always shown glimpses, but as of yet been unable to put it all together. But this could be the preparation that we see him do it. Sean McGrady is the jockey I'm catching up with after the win of Tidwell here for the boss in Steve Wolf. Sean, congratulations on the win. Wolfie touched upon the fact that he thought the 1,000 was far too short for him and that he only started him today off the back of your recommendation. So you've got one right there in that sense, and the race seemed to unfold perfectly for you.
It really did, yeah. Look, I thought if they go slow, I'll just be 3 deep, no cover, so he doesn't get out sprinted. But as it turned out, they flew along and we had a nice card up. I didn't mean to let the second horse out, but he was just hanging, and that's the only issue with him going forward is he's a bit of a cripple, which is why Wolfie saved him for this time of year. And yeah, hopefully they can get as much out of him as they can. But he's always going to be a soft track type of horse unless they can really get to the bottom of what's bothering him.
Off the back of that, you think the winter is where we are going to see him at his best? Because he's been a horse that has really shown some glimpses early in his career, but as of yet been probably unable to put it all together. Well,
I think he's only had the 3 starts or 4 starts before today. So Wolfie's horses normally take a prep before they learn what they're doing. But his first start, the form was very good with Vatican Storm. And yeah, so like you say, he has shown a bit, but he's lightly raced.
Obviously, they might need to look at racing him sparingly, given you have mentioned that he's got some soundness issues, this horse. But I guess it bodes well for the rest of the campaign that he's been able to get the job done here today over the 1,000 metres, given he's probably going to be much more effective over further.
Correct. And, you know, Wolfie's horses usually peak around 3rd up. So for him to win first up, like you say, there's plenty of improvement there fitness-wise. But also, we haven't really got the wet tracks as of yet. So, yeah, with the wetter weather coming, it bodes well for him.
One up on the boss. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks, mate.
There's Sean McGrady. He's on the board here at Belmont Park. He combines with Steve Wolf and Tidwell with a barnstorming finish down the outside of the track to take out race number 2.